Or YouTube, what's going on? Matt Kennedy here. The days are dwindling by. Happy 13th of February. Hope you're all having a safe and happy Tuesday so far. As today, what's going on is that they did drop the 99 MVP Patrick Mahomes. And with that said, I don't want to really spend way too much time talking about it because I am a little bit late making a video compared to other YouTubers and all that stuff. But my spin is just, and we'll talk more in tonight's gameplay stream, but I just feel like you're not giving him a pass. I mean, he does get pass lead, but it's not for a discount. So if you get pass lead, you only have 3 AP left. You could get pass lead and threat detector and, still slinger and then the backyard quarterback. You can still make things work with this card, and I'm sure it'll be a great card, but I just don't really think it's worth the AP stuff. I know that's my opinion, but that's just kind of what it is. And even if it is somewhat worth it, it's not worth 4 times the price. His card is almost 4 times the price of the other cards. Save your coins for ULs. Save your coins for a mystery promo coming this week. So all in all, I'm going to shut down right there. Kind of a letdown. And even if you want to use the X factors, you have to use your lighted up token. That's kind of BS. At that point, using on the 96, it's literally the same X factors. Also, Lamar Jackson, literally just not really good abilities. I feel like you need a set feet lead on like every quarterback for that velocity to get there. And he has no set feet lead discount. So if you want any velocity on your throws, even a gunslinger for his release, his release is traditional 4 to be fair. But I still think if you wanted slinger, it's not even discount and all that stuff. So, and neither is Hot Route Master. So quarterback's kind of a letdown. That's why I got 96 Mahomes. And shifting gears over to the game here, we're going to go over my team real quick and then go more into specifics as we go. What we did yesterday on stream, most of you guys already saw it, so I'm going to fight through this really quick. We were able to sell our playoffs cards, most of our playoff cards, for at least a decent amount. It might not be, way too... Now, Bucker, I sold for 280 and then rebought him. Calvin, we still got over 1 million coins for him. Some of these 91s sold for a decent amount for sure. Batonio for 100K for sure. Jeez, that's kind of weird. But like I said, a lot of these cards... Reggie White, we only sold him for like 800K. That was kind of disgusting, but still... considering that he was 1.5 when I got him, so literally half off. But it is what it is. The market changes and fluctuates way too much as time goes on. So we cashed our checks in, and now we moved on to Super Bowl. And we got Patrick Mahomes for 530. We got Debo for 700K, and some of these other cards for pretty much a good deal. Now, some of these cards drop more today, like Chase Young for 440. I saw him for 370, 390, right? Jair Brown for 450. I wouldn't be shocked if he was under 400K right now. Because of how bad Mahomes is and all that stuff, I really would not be shocked if I saw him, just be super, super, super cheap, right? Now, being NMS, some of you guys might say, Matt, how do you pull this off? Whatever. Well, think about it. Donald Parham is for free. We got Sat for free because of the Field Pass, Parham MCS. Pitts MCS, Colton McKivitz free from the playoff set, and then we got free upgrades as we go. Kevin Zeitler playoffs field pass. Jake Brendel for solos, you get a free 92 from the solos. Bruce Matthews for free from season 3. Andrew Whitworth is just that cheap right now, under 400K. I would snag him. Same thing with McCaffrey and Chuck Howley. You upgrade them with a 95, and by grinding the field pass, the 95s are so cheap, it's pretty much a 400K card. Torrey Holt, 300K. MVS. Now, obviously, Debo, Mahomes, Ward, and Kalafidis are my most expensive, but they were all under 800K. So you can't really say that was that expensive. So we don't have Mel Blount. We don't have Cam Chancellor. Obviously, I wish I had Cam Chancellor, but I don't know. Do I? I mean, we literally have Donald Parham here, who, yes, I am spending 2 AP on Pick Artist, but the 1 AP deep out compensates for it. 98 speed and really just insane stats here on this team. I'm really looking forward to see this card tonight on the field. Jair Brown got his thing 2 days later, and now he has 1 AP deep zone, which probably was a mistake. Thanks to EA Sports for that. And in general, I am very excited from that 99 speed, 99 XL, and I know he's kind of short, but he has great coverage stats, and he fits my scheme. I honestly think that again, Cam Chancellor comes down to one of those questions: is he really good? Yes, but is he worth over 5 times his price? Definitely not, because of the 1 AP deep zone KO. And then corners, the most shocking part is, again, we had to use our token on Mahomes. Mahomes, we're going with backyard quarterback because of the playmaker reactions. We do playmaker our players more than you think, and it is a faster reaction, so why not, right? And then also, hot route matchup for 0 is always a good thing in this game. Gunslinger for 0, and then set feet lead for 4 as well. I also like how with Hot Route Master, your routes can be less anticipated. For 4 AP, what a good stack. Also very underrated. Yeah, we have no threat detector. Actually, yes, we do. Andy Whitworth for 2 AP is still a bargain, one of the cheaper threat detectors of the game that is not for free. And then also Linchpin, because the D-line in this game now is just way too hard. Debo, we have free mid-in, and then that is it. Also, we have free joystick on McCaffrey, even though joystick doesn't really work as much as you think. It's worth a try, though. And then other things, again, just we have deep zone KOs now on every single player. So we have 2 safeties and 2 corners, or outside corners, and our safeties. I will admit, that is very meta. But remember, there is a difference between having a meta team and a meta scheme. And I feel like we don't really do the glitch blitz or other stuff. So it's not really kind of what team you have. It's more how you play the players. I think overall, this team is just really rock solid. Obviously, Chase Young with that free no outsiders helps the run game a little bit, which is awesome. Now we only have 1 no outsiders, not 2 no outsiders, but it is what it is. He has phenomenal stats in the run game and the pass game there. Really good job there by Chase Young. Obviously, we still have Warren Sapp and Matthews for free. I'm going to get Logan Wilson for my RLB. He won't really start. It's going to be Chuck Howley and Leo, who, mind you, Chuck Howley actually has 90-man coverage and over 90 zone, 98 speed, and I want to say that's pretty tall too. What, 6'3"? 6'2" is not really that great, but it's good enough. We rebought Bucker for 250 snipe, and besides that, right now we're at a 75 theme team with ease. I have no problem at all if I get that a little bit higher to have some breathing room for ULs this weekend. The only issue with my team is really, we got Debo today. Why? I said I wasn't, because I didn't get 99 Mahomes. If I would have got 99 Mahomes, I would have been bankrupt. I'm not getting Debo. I would have used Jerry Rice. We now have 2 99 speed receivers in MVS and Debo, and then now Torrey Holt as a 98 speed third string receiver. We now have a great receiving corps, even with 98 speed Kyle Pitts. I would say on offense, there actually is no regret. The O-line is good enough for sure with Boost and all that stuff from Country Strong and Charles Cross. And honestly, I have no regret right now at this time. Seriously, I have no regret at this time. Defense, there's definitely a regret. I feel like the only regret, though, is going to be we don't really have 3 unstoppable forces anymore. We only have 2. Will that make a difference in our pass rush game? Probably a little bit, but it's more worth it to have Mahomes because quarterback abilities matter more than I think D-line abilities, even though they're both really good. Also, we don't have a 4th corner. So we're using Domina Lenore. This guy still has 96 speed, great stats, but he has no pick artist. So that is the biggest flaw on the team right now, but we got to have those zone KOs for sure. We got to give it to Parham for sure because he's on every snap in the game, whereas he won't be. He'll only be in for dollar and dime, which I run a lot of nickel and double A gap for that reason, like nickel 2-4 or nickel A gap. So abilities are done and all that stuff. Kicker abilities are all that stuff. So besides that, everything else is set for this team. Besides getting Logan Wilson. Now, the only other thing I would do again is probably getting maybe Night Train Lane, but I just feel like at this point he went back up in price and whatnot. And by the way, just off the record right here, these 94s, dude, whether it's past, present, whatever. These 94s are down in price. So for 380, Doug Williams is still quarterback one easily in some way, should perform if you use your token on him. And then the present, I mean, still under 400K, right? Like, if you want to cash in on a Super Bowl theme team, like, dude, the market dropped even more, right? Next thing I'll say is going over, again, Night Train Lane here. So let's go over 96 and then to AKA Cruz, which I think is what he is, right? I could be wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's just go to 96 right now, Night Train Lane here. So how much is Night Train Lane? I mean, dude, obviously under 2 mil is tempting, but then we're bankrupt. So I'm gonna be, I mean, like I'm gonna be smart. We'll see how that other corner plays. If I get burnt here and there, or do this, do that. But like with the KOs, I always love having coins in my pocket. I really have nothing wrong with that. We're gonna grind the game more night and all that stuff. Everyone did sell. There's nothing more to really do, like in terms of like a team-ish thing besides getting that Logan Wilson. I just think overall we've done a great job. We didn't get Mel Blount, Night Train Lane. It's still a really, 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 really S tier team. And especially for NMS, I'm just very proud of myself. Without gloating myself or making it too like, you know, whatever. I feel like it's a really good team. It's well coached, well put together, and I just feel like honestly, it's really good to see the results of me going to Super Bowl theme team. So, bye guys, take care. Kind of let down for Mahomes, but it is what it is. See you for gameplay tonight.